Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is the last alternate card in our series using the July 2024 paper pumpkin kit called Painted Petals. I am going to use the Painted Texture 3D embossing folder that I thought had retired, but when I looked online at the online exclusives this morning, there it was. So I pulled it off the retired shelf and I did a little dance. I love this folder. So we're going to carry on the theme of cutting the frames off of the dies, or the die cuts. So I've got these two all cut out. I've got a Calypso Coral card base, and I've done a landscape side opening card. I've got a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of basic white. This is a scrap that I have cut off an edge when I resized a card base, and I've got a scrap of basic white that I'm going to stamp the greeting on in Calypso Coral and cut out with one of the stylish shapes dies. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started. I'm going to emboss this piece, but I'm going to stamp on it first. And they've got this little set of lines in the stamp set. So I'm just going to pop this down like this. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom here on this side. This might end up getting covered up, but I'm okay with that. I'm just having a play, see what'll happen. So I've got 3 down this side and 3 down this side. And while I've got that ink pad open, I will stamp the greeting. And the greeting is, friends like you make life beautiful. So what I need to do now is stick this down. And I'm going to do that with my glue. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use these sticky strips that came with the kit. Now, is this too wide? Oh, it's a tad too wide. Okay, so I'm not going to use the sticky strips. I am going to use my glue. And if you've got the white Tombow, you can use this the same way. I'm just putting just a thin line of glue down all the way along. And I'm just using the nozzle to kind of spread it out a little bit. You can use your finger as well, and then just grab a wet wipe and wipe it off. But we're going to just pop that out of the way for now. Put it over there. And I am going to get sticky fingers because I need to pick this up. So I'm going to pop this down right here, making sure I'm straight like that. And I am straight. I'm just going to trim this, just a little bit of an edge here. So I'm just going to trim that off. And now I'm going to run the whole thing through the embossing folder. Just going to dab that glue off first. So just pop this in the folder. And as always, the folders go in hinge edge first so that we don't distort or crack the folder. So I'm just going to run that through. There we go. And I got a lot going on here. I got too much going on here. Okay, so that is our card front now. And we can go ahead and just flat mount this with our adhesive. Okay, and it's going to go on the card like this, again, equidistant, and then we should be even all the way around. And so even this stripe in it has been embossed, so it all kind of looks like one piece. Now I'm going to run this through and cut it out. So I need to put my other plates back up again. Oh, I just feel totally disorganized. I thought about this card and I wanted to make it, and I'm in such a hurry that I really didn't get anything organized beforehand. So you get to just wing that along with me here. I'm just going to grab a sticky note and hold this down in place. There we go. Okay, let's run this through the die cutter. And this is where I get to chat for a second and just say thank you to you all. I've got some new subscribers this week, thank you, and some new people commenting. So thank you very much. I love this community. I love how positive it is. I love how everybody shares ideas. It just makes my heart so happy. So I am going to take the flowers and I'm going to dimensionalize the flowers. And similar to the card I did on Wednesday, I'm going to dimensionalize the flowers, but not the leaves. And then the flowers will kind of just stand up a little bit from the background. So they are going to go on kind of like this. And I can cut the leaves down if I want to, and just, because this is going to go over like this. But I like how full this is. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the leaves, because I like the leaves. But okay, so you know what? Let's do this. Let's just trim the leaves off here, like this. See, this is where I just design on the fly, so you get to watch me design on the fly. Okay, so we're going to put this set of flowers down like this, and they are going to sit like this. Okay, don't worry about these edges here. We'll sort them out. We're going to cover them up. So I'm going to trim these leaves off like that. And then we're going to peel our backings off like this. And we're going to lay this down like this. Okay, and the stems will still be covered up, but what we're going to do now is we're just going to make sure we've got our leaves trimmed up nicely so there's no little edges on them. And then we're going to lift those leaves up like this. I'm going to make sure that I'm still covering up that edge. Just need to move these in a little bit, and I'm going to flat mount these. So we're just going to do a little bit of adhesive on each one, and they're going to kind of come in like this. So we've still got some leaves happening, and I'm just going to trim off this extra edge here and just pop these in like this, making sure that my edges are still covered up, and they are. So we are going to just put a bit of adhesive here and a little bit of adhesive here. And we're going to pop these leaves in. And I can even see if I can tuck this one underneath. Let's do that. Because why not? We're here, we're playing. So let's just tuck that leaf under there like that, and we're going to pull it up and like that. So there, we've got some leaves in there. We're going to dimensionalize this piece now and pop it on the card like that. And I haven't thought about bling for this one. Maybe I'll use the bling from the set, but I might have a quick look and see. So friends like you make life beautiful. And can I pop this up that far? Yes, I can. I just need to bring it over a little bit. Oh, shoot. There we go. All right. So let's see what I've got for bling. I think those would be too pale. I think I'm going to use these ones actually. Do I have another set that's already open? and I don't. Okay, we're going to use those ones because I think that they're going to stand out just a little bit more than those ones are. So we're just going to pop these open. And these are the iridescent foil gems. And we're going to go a little crazy with them because we're going to pop one in there like that. And come on. We're going to put one there like that. And one here like this. And then we're going to take some little ones and we're just going to pop a little one in there like that. And like that. And like that. So that is our last alternate card using elements from the July 2024 Paper Pumpkin Kit called Painted Petals. So I hope you've enjoyed this series and that I've inspired you to create your own cards. And let's create together again soon.